With this Yaps channel, I feel like a lot of these points correlate to each other. And the last few have kind of been similar in different ways. And this one is also kind of similar. I want to tell you about how doom scrolling is ruining your life. And so I have little examples of this because I doom scroll on Instagram Reels a lot. I think it's funny as fuck, okay? I don't think that there's a single benefit you get from the funny shit. Like, you might have funny moments with your friends, but in reality, it's not actually progressing anything, which is unfortunate. Because, you want to just have fun or whatever, but in reality, it's better to have humor that's created in person than humor created together through Instagram Reels, okay? Or TikTok, whatever. It's much better to have your own inside jokes, and those will be more special than get your humor from Instagram Reels and living online. Besides the fact that it's less special, it's also consuming a lot of your time in the little ways you don't understand how it's impacting you. So everything in your life is motion-based, okay? The more consistent you act on things, the more you feed it energy, the larger it will grow. That's like with everything in your life. The more you feed it energy, the more it will grow. Whatever it is, your ego, your career, everything. Love, all of it. If you are feeding Instagram Reels instead of feeding the foundation of something that will benefit you, you will never see true progression and never see your true potential. So if I'm at the cafe with my friends, we go to a cafe a lot. A lot of us get work done there. We try to. But a lot of the time, instead of like somebody pulling out their notebook or, their laptop and getting something done that they know they need to get done, even if they're not in a rush to do it, they should just work on it. They choose to pull out their phone and scroll on Reels. That puts them in this dopamine cycle and this low consciousness state of where they are now interacting with fun instead of progression in a moment that obviously should be about progression. And that way you could have acted would bleed into other aspects of your life, okay? So if you cared about progressing in that moment would have bled into other things, okay? So if you were hyper obsessed with progression in that moment for instance, with me, it would be my YouTube channel, okay? I'm at the cafe, I'm writing down my video ideas. It bleeds into other aspects like cleaning, okay? You get home, you just worked hard, you're like, oh, now my place looks like a mess. I can't deal with this. I need to be in a good state of mind. So then you clean, okay? Now that you clean, you got this work done, you feel like, oh, my body feels grossed out. Now I want to work out. So you're utilizing your time so much different, and it's all motion-based. All aspects of your life bleed into each other. I should probably make the title about that, honestly, but probably won't get views. But I think that'll be the lesson of this video. All aspects of your life bleed into each other. And you need to realize that... Some water for a second. You have a duty for God and for your potential to make sure all aspects of your life are pure because they are impacting the world around you more than you understand. So you are an example to others, and you can choose to be a leader. You choose leadership. A lot of people don't think they have the potential, but regardless of you want to or not, just acting in self-control, discipline, and consistency is leadership, regardless if you are trying to interact with people around you. So the fact that they see it means that you are benefiting others. Just showing people how to progress with yourself, focusing on yourself, is progression for others. So, and that matters because we do have a duty in this life for other people. We're social creatures, and God created us that way for a reason. We were made to help each other get closer to God and progress. That is why we're here, is to progress our souls. So, with that being said, please, if not for me, for yourself, stop doom scrolling so much. Learn how to interact with the world more. You will not regret it. That is one of the best ways to see your potential and be happy. And you have more time for things that you love, because you don't love doom scrolling. You never will. Doom scrolling is ruining your life. Save yourself.